Hey everybody, Vader Saber 1984, also known as that drunk guy and his bullshit opinion, coming to you in the month of August, early August. It is Sunday. What is it, the 4th, the 5th? Somewhere around there. It's the first week of August on a Sunday. So today's topic is going to be about something that's near and dear to me, that has a lot of effect, and it's taken me a lot of years to realize the difference in between the two. Now, I'll do my best not to call out names in particular and put them on blast. No, fuck that. I'm going to put out names of friends, whether they follow or don't follow. And I know a couple of them that aren't real friends that do follow. They're going to be kind of pissed and make things even worse. So it's just my bullshit opinion. So in ordinary fashion, let's just go ahead and serve it up. I don't have Charles here today. He's a busy man. Grab yourself a smoke. Grab yourself a drink. Grab onto your butts, your balls, your boobs, whatever you got, because here we go. All right, without doing cuts, edits, no paperwork, no notes, as always, well, almost always. Today's topic is called fake friends versus real friends. Now, we all have them. Now, this can go all the way back from the days where you were kids playing together, hanging out. This could be, stop by, meet somebody a little bit here and there and become, or say they are. And this could be lifelong. This could be somebody for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. Not that any of my subscribers or viewers have friends that have been by their side by 40 years. So, in the comments, before I get into it, I want you to tag the name of your longest continuous friend. Okay? Now, if they passed away and are dead, you can only count from the time you first met them to the time they passed. So if they passed away in 85, you can't really continue on to now. I go and see my dead friends at their gravesites all the time, so can't do that. But in the comments, put down the name. You don't have to put last name, but put down the name of the best friend, homie, Jim Bob, whoever, whatever, and just put the number of years next to it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, whatever. I, alive and kicking, my longest running to this day, still my friend I speak to almost daily or weekly, is my best friend Shy. Okay? I have known her since 99, 2000-ish, so right about 24, 25 years. Okay? Underneath that would be my good friend Becca. I try and talk to her at least couple weeks, monthly, so on and whatnot. But I've known her since 2003. Okay, so not quite the full 25 or 24, but it's getting up there. So let's go ahead and break this down. What is a real friend? What is a ride or die? What is that one person that you're like, yes, this is my friend? Because we use love and friend, homeboy, homegirl, whatever the hell y'all want to say nowadays. We use it so loosely. So, my definition of a friend, because I have a couple. I've got friend, I've got brothers, and then I've got family. You know, I've got my bros, then there's family. Okay? Bros can constitute asexually. Like, I can call one of my longest running friends of my entire life, who is shy. That's my dude. That's my bro. That's my family. But then again, you still have those friends or best friends, whatever you want to constitute, underneath that. Now, what constitutes that relationship is somebody that, one, isn't going to lie to you, okay? And if they do, they're going to admit it to you. Two, they won't steal from you. They will never steal from you. Three, they will always be there when you need them, okay? I don't care if it's a phone call. I don't care if it's a text message. I don't care if it's you show up at their house and you're like, hey man, just talk to me. A friend to me is sometimes more precious than life itself. Get a lot of acquaintances in life when you work in the bar industry or, the restaurant industry or whatever. You make a lot of acquaintances. And for small times, y'all feel like y'all are friends. And sometimes you call each other best friend, brother. What really comes down to it is who is there thick and thin and still has your back. No matter how stupid you are, how much full of shit you are, and how much trial and tribulation you go through with them and they go through with you. That's what I consider a friend. I'm not saying a true friend is somebody that's like, hey, give me $100. There it is. No, I've had some of those people. But when I called them and I needed them, they weren't there. But I'd get $100 or pay them $100, whatever they asked, trying to be friendly. But would I trust them? Trust is a huge thing. Therefore, I keep my circle very small with my friends / brother family, bro, sister family, okay? I have a very small circle, but once one person breaks that circle, it is really hard to get back in. Now, there has been a few that have broken that trust. Oh, let me tell you. Brothers, ex-girlfriends. Oh, yeah, it's been a scary ride that has taught me a very valuable lesson. That people's values through their mouth are not currency. Their actions and dedication are what is true currency. So, if you were to take probably one of my greatest friends, who I have not mentioned, and absolutely not have really much in common with, but that person gave everything that they had to help you and your family as long as they had a place to stay. That's it. They didn't care about anything else. They will do whatever. That's not an acquaintance. That's not a roommate. Hey, They need money. You need money. We all live under the same roof. I got you. All right. How about this? Hit me here. I got you there. Somebody that has just sat down and out. And that person who has always been there for me since 2005 would be my best friend Kevin, who I call my brother. We don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, but I love him endlessly. I do. Anytime I'm hurting, anytime I'm needing, that man is always there. And quite frankly, that is a true friend and a best friend. Some other friends, maybe I've known longer than that. I don't ask them for anything. They don't really offer anything, but they'll still talk to me. And it's a time frame. Oh, well, we have stature. We've been friends this long. But there's the ride or dies, such as my best friend Kevin. Hey man, I need you. Come get me out of jail. Come pick me up. Hey man, I need you. What's up? Can we just talk? Yeah, I got you. Hey bud, need a little food. I got you. Hey man, I'll spot you. Whatever. Hey man, your mom's sick. Your nieces are born. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's do this. That is what I would constitute as an absolute and true friend. Whether we live 15 minutes away, 5 hours away, 5,000 miles away, I can guarantee you that 90% of the time, that man will always pick up his phone. And no matter what ridiculous question I have, what request I have, he will always get my back. Whether I'm wrong or right, if I tell him this is just to help me. I don't agree with it, Travis, but for you, I'll do it. And he has. That man has done things for me that he has been strictly against. No, Travis, this goes against what I believe in. No, Travis, no. Kevin, please just help me. Well, I'm against this, but okay. That is a true friend and brother. Now, a lot of those friends have come and gone in my life. And not many remain. A lot of them are fly-by-nights. They're your friend when they see you, and they're your friend when they need something. There's a fine gray line, but I'm still gonna talk about the fake friends. Okay, so let's talk about fake friends, shall we? A fake friend will always ask, never give. A fake friend will always plan and never show. A fake friend will only call you when you've begged and pleaded or when they need something. A fake friend will always ask you to come to them, benefit them. Give you a good prime example. There's a friend of mine a long time ago. Pretty damn close. Trusted our lives with each other. And I was there for his son's birth. I was there. I was there for his wedding. Even though I got kicked out of it. But I was there. No matter what. Anytime I was asked. Blood, sweat, tears, hair, sacrifices I made. Okay. I got you. So in that friendship, it was always a give, give, give. Never receive. I would have trusted that man, his son, his wife at the time, with everything that I had. But then again, when it comes down to those fake friends and they say, we're doing this, I will be there. And over time and time and time again, that person doesn't show. And when you try and hit them up 15, 30, hour and a half, 2 hours later, nothing, you start to smell the bullshit. Borderline not borderline pathological. This is straight up narcissism, pathological lying person that is so self-indulgent that if it doesn't benefit them, well, then it doesn't matter. And I get that because I'm a very selfish person, but I've learned not to stretch myself thin on fake people. So I'm very guarded, very hindered. But I broke it down in a polo about a weekend or two ago, and I said, all right, we got this set up. You agreed. All right. What are you gonna need? Nothing. I'll just show up. What time? All right. Well, noon to 4. Okay. Promise? Yep. Waited a little bit. You know what? Tell you what. I'm gonna bet you a 6-pack or a bottle, whatever you want, that you don't show. Once I said that, no response. The day of, called, text, nothing. That person is a fake friend. That person is one that'll talk bad about you, say things behind your back and not to your face. That they don't like you when you're not around, but when you're around, they tolerate. Or they're so much of a fucking coward that they won't even look you in your face for 6 months to a year when you call them out on bullshit. People that are afraid of being called out on bullshit are 9 times out of 10 those fake friends. A couple others I have out there, whether I've known them 22 years plus. We still talk, but I don't guarantee I can trust them. And I would not put them in a shy category. I wouldn't put them in my other best friend Lisa. I wouldn't put them in a charity category. I wouldn't put them in a KO category. Wouldn't put them in an O'Neill category. These are those fake people that are just deliberately out for themselves. So, what is it about fake people that pisses you off? Fake friends, because I've been a fake friend before in all the wrong aspects, and I admit to it. I've been a friend with somebody just because, he had a little extra money. He was a little bit more giving with shots, a good time, or had a really pretty friend or girlfriend or wife or whatever, I was a shitty friend once too, but that's what taught me. Learning by my own mistakes and teaching myself that I was a bad person. And that's why I loathe fake friends so much. I've been in the room while my other so-called best friend was taking liberties with somebody else behind my back. And I've also been the bad friend in the exact same situation, taking liberties. Well, that friend was somewhere else too. So I'm not calling myself a hypocrite, and I'm not calling myself righteous, because I'm damn sure a hypocrite back in those days when I didn't know any better and I didn't care. But getting to time in life and finding true friendship, finding somebody that doesn't matter how mad you are, how jealous you are, they'll still put aside that shit when you ask them, please, can we do this? Can you help me here? And quite frankly, as selfish as it sounds, is a true friend gets the call when he is vulnerable, when she is vulnerable. Hey, I need help. I need help. Physically, financially, emotionally, spiritually. And they give up and they just drop like I got nothing else, you know. And then a true friend steps in, because it's really hard as a man to ask for help at all. It is the hardest thing. You can ask any of my friends. I will not ask. But my true friends are like, nope, you need it. Doesn't matter. Hell, even Tara. Nope, I'm doing this because you need it. Charity. Nope, I'm doing this because you deserve it. You need it. Hey. Yeah. Shit. All right. Pay you back this time. All right, I'll do this. I'll do that. Nope, I don't want it. A true friend will never ask for it back and never expect it. Kind of like a fight. Never fight unless you know you can win, which is a pretty shitty way to look at it. Or like playing poker. Never bet too much when you know you can't win, but it's all a gamble. You can't win every fight. You can't win every hand of poker. And sometimes you can't always pay people back. But a real friend will say, you don't need to. And when you do pay them back, they go, I said no. That's a real friend. When you try to, and you're like, no, you did. I've had friends that I walked up and I'm like, here you go. Here's $200. For what? Because you loaned it to me, 2 years ago. Well, shit, I forgot about it. Why didn't you just keep it? Man of my word. And there's times where I'm like, hey, here's your 50. For what? Well, don't you remember the time and da-da-da-da-da? I don't want that. No, here you go. And here's a little extra. Whether they take it or don't take it, that is the sign of a true friend. A true friend, whether it's 5, 10, 15, 20 days, months, weeks, years, and they try to attempt to give it back, and then some, that's what it's all about. So, if you look at your list of contacts, and in there you will see your most recent, most contacted. There's a filter button for it, I think. But there's a way to filter it out, and you can see how much you talk to and who you talk to the most. Guarantee you, your top 3 are spouse, parents, kids, and if the kids aren't old enough, best friends. So we'll say 4. And if you do a Mount Rushmore of, we'll just say ride or dies, and then you can do a Mount Rushmore of those fake friends. Boy, I could definitely do that one. That'd be a good podcast. But if you were to do your Mount Rushmore of your ride or dies that are living to this day, who would you say that is? You could say why, but ride or dies, who do you got? And you know what? It would upset so many people because, hey man, you're putting them on blast. But I can tell you right now, hell, my ride or dies are Kevin Oden, Charity, Lisa, and O'Neal. So, Kevin, I gotta tell you, bro, I speak so highly of you, you know, really do. Lisa, always got my back, whether I'm wrong or right. And I'm not going to get into the rest of it. I really am not. But fact is if you've got a ride or die, whether you can sit there and just have somebody just listen to you, share memories, share time, share experiences, share life, share love, share friendship. That right there is the most beautiful thing ever. And that's what I consider as I preach so much about, the true currency in life. With what we have on this planet is time and how we spend it. My grandfather's quote. And you can have all the money in the world and you can travel everywhere, but my friends, my ride or dies, my true friends, not fake friends, I'm sorry, there's no amount of money that would ever take away any of them. Time with past, present, future, nothing at all. So this is my little spiel about friendship, fake friends, and real friends. So guys, all of y'all that I've mentioned, I love you. I thank you so much. All right. Lisa, Ko, Shy, O'Neal, and some of my other very great friends that I did not mention, because Mount Rushmore you only get four horsemen. But for somebody that I know, and all of you that I know who has been by my side, stood by my side, and helped me through these 40 years, even though I've probably only known you 20 plus, thank you. I mean that very much. And you can't use family, all right? You can't use like mom, dad, uncles, grandpas. You can't use that, okay? Excluding family. But for everybody else out there, just know that life is precious. And the most beautiful thing that I have found in life is just friendship, true friendship, and love. And booze. Why weren't you on my ride or die? Oh, because I have to pay for you. Okay. Vader Saber 1984, also known as that drunk guy, and his bullshit opinion. So, in CP's normal words, hit a like, leave a comment, share, subscribe, See you next time. Thanks so much.